Hello everyone, welcome back to Speak with Shiv. Today, we're exploring a topic that's essential to great leadership, but it is often overlooked: communication. And no, not just any communication though. We're talking about clear, jargon free language that truly leaves an impact. So, if you are ready to understand why simple and clear speaking is the most powerful tool a leader can have, then stick around in this video because I will be breaking down why unnecessary business jargon is a problem, why it is common, and what leaders can do to communicate with clarity and impact. Let's start with the problem first. Picture this: you are in a meeting, right? And there is a senior executive discussing leveraging synergies or driving paradigm shifts. But you are left wondering, what the heck does this even mean? The overuse of business jargons isn't just ineffective, it often confuses the people. So instead of building connection, jargons actually is putting up walls. Then why do so many leaders rely on jargon when they know that clear communication is better? Well, there's a few reasons behind it. Firstly, let's just face it, jargon can be a safety net because we sometimes use complex language to cover up the lack of clarity in our ideas. People often use complex language as a support, either to hide their uncertainty or to project an air of expertise. Secondly, in a world full of rapid changes and high expectations, we may feel pressured to appear visionary, to appear intellectual. And by using these impressive sounding buzzwords, we might hope to convey the difficulty of the challenges we face. So let's dig into some of the issues that complex and jargon heavy language can create. Issue number one is confusion. Overusing unnecessary buzzwords and technical language can leave employees lost in the translation. Words like operational recalibration might sound impressive, but if no one understands it, the message falls flat. Issue number two, disconnection. When leaders rely on jargon, they risk creating distance between themselves and their teams. Daniel Goleman, who is known for his work on emotional intelligence, explains that leaders who fail to connect emotionally are often seen as less effective. When people feel that they are spoken at rather than spoken to, trust just goes away. Issue number three, authenticity. Speaking in overly polished and corporate heavy language can make leaders seem less genuine. Now, studies from organizational behavior experts like Rob emphasize that authenticity is crucial for trust, and plain, honest communication can help build that trust. So, you might ask, Shiv, what's the solution then? How can leaders communicate more effectively without using the jargons? Look, if you are a leader or you are aspiring to be one, here are some of my actionable tips to help you improve your communication skills without using jargons. Tip number one, develop empathy and emotional intelligence. According to Daniel, empathy is a foundational skill for effective leadership. Leaders who prioritize empathy can communicate in ways that are relatable and are engaging. So, practicing empathy means not just choosing the right words, but it truly means understanding how those words can affect others. So, by relating to the audience feelings, a leader can foster better connections. So, before speaking, consider who's listening. Are they familiar with the topic? Are there any potential misunderstandings? Tailoring your language to meet the level of understanding the audience has can help build connection. Tip number 2, be direct and transparent. Jim Collins, who is the author of Good to Great book, argues that transparency is key to leadership success. Leaders should communicate directly, focusing on one core message at a time. Instead of hiding behind buzzwords, they should address issues and ideas head on, even if it means acknowledging challenges or uncertainties. So remember to stay focused on single message to avoid overwhelming listeners with multiple ideas. Let's take Steve Jobs for an example. Steve was known for simplifying his message to the essentials, always ensuring that his audiences left with a clear understanding of the main point. Tip number 3, use stories, metaphors, and analogies to illustrate complex ideas. Rather than delivering a list of goals or a lot of metrics, leader can use stories to illustrate points in a way that just feels personal and memorable. Storytelling can transform abstract ideas into something concrete. It just makes it easier to understand and for the audience to connect with the message. Or sometimes a simple metaphor or an analogy can help break down complex ideas. Think of Richard Branson's famous metaphor: business opportunities are like buses. There's always one coming if you miss one. It's so simple, so beautiful, so effective. So, using stories, metaphors, and analogies can help people grasp the concept without the need of jargon. Tip number 4, craft a message with purpose and clarity. You should start by clearly defining the why behind your message. People are just inspired by knowing the purpose rather than directives and jargon. Align with a greater vision and communicate the reason behind that to your employees. This will help empower them to contribute actively. Tip number 5, practice conciseness. Look, clear communication isn't just about what you say, but it's also about what you don't say. Think of it as editing a story. Remove the fluff and let the core message shine. Okay, let's look at one of the leaders, Satya Nadella. He's known for his clear and impactful communication styles. Let's watch a short clip where he's talking about empathy.
And to me, empathy is not something you go to work and switch on the button called empathy. It's more about being able to let life teach you how to become more empathetic, how to listen beyond even the words from your customers and partners, and then innovate. And that to me is what drives innovation.
Now, this video shows how a clear and a simple speech can effectively communicate a message. In this short 30-second clip, you would have noticed that Satya didn't use any fancy words. He was just using plain language to make sure everyone understands the vision of the company and feel like a part of that journey. So, in conclusion, clear communication isn't just a skill, it's a necessity for leaders who want to build trust, inspire action, and make a lasting impact. When leaders avoid jargon and speak from their heart, they don't just sound better, they create a stronger connection between teams, and they help people feel valued and understood. So the next time you are tempted to use something like optimize synergies, think twice. Focus on clarity, be direct, and watch the difference it makes in your leadership journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share with other friends who might be looking to strengthen their communication skills. And guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you're watching this video till the end, it tells me you want to improve the skill called communication and public speaking. And trust me, I'll be creating so many more videos that are going to help you unlock that next chapter in your professional or your personal life. So if you want to be a part of the ride, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Send me a message on Instagram at speakwithshiv. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help. Until next time, speak with confidence.